Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Houston. Good morning, America. I come to you today because I did something incredible this weekend. I sat down with a friend. I sat down with a partner. I sat down with a person that's in tuned to what is going on locally, what is going on in the state, and going on in the federal government. I sat down with that person. I want to roll that out for you coming on Friday. So More with Morris is going to take a 2-day vacation to get you ready for that. But I want to leave you with this message right here, right now, today. So today is going to be short because I want to roll that out. I want to roll that out properly. I want to give it to you that you have the whole weekend to digest, okay? Because more with Morris is fair. That's what he does. He's fair. He might be extremely honest, but he's always fair, okay? And what I want to do is that I want to roll this out because the state of the city is involved, the state of the union is involved, the state of America is involved, and I want everybody to get a quick listen in on that. Unfortunately, the videos are a little longer. I'm going to break them down, so give me some time to break them down, but I'm going to release them in their entirety, and I'm going to let you digest them how you want to, okay? Then I'll go back and I'll break them down later. What I also want to do is I want to leave you with this tad bit. What I've been saying and what I've been preaching, this is a we, not me moment. We should not be we should not be selfish in a moment where everybody else is continuing to be selfish. This is not a moment to go high. This is a moment to get down and dirty and do some real work to make America better, right? You can't make it great because America never had a moment in its history that it was great. Now, has it done great things? It has, but it's never been at a pinnacle of greatness, okay? And I want you to follow me when I say that, okay? Because when it was great, it had its dark moments. So you can't be great when you have dark moments, but you can do great things in dark times, right? So America's had great moments. What I want and what I asked my guests to do is how to make America the greatest America it could ever be. Not looking into the past, but looking into the future, right? So I want to roll that out. But I do want to leave you with this message right here. I want to leave you with this message right here. When I do what I do, and I say what I say, this is not an attack on anybody, okay? This is not an attack on one person. This is an attack on a system that is flawed. And I give you that based on what I have to do and what I have to say to you to get things back on track, right? So if you're not with me, then you're against me. And I don't like taking on enemies that I shouldn't have to take on, okay? But I will treat you as such, okay? So if you're not willing to fight this fight with us, then it's night time for you. And I've said this in multiple videos at this point. If you're not with us, then you're against us, and then it's time for you to go night and you can celebrate on the rewards, you can celebrate on the achievements that we hand out to you. But what we won't do is that we won't take on enemies that we do not need. It's a waste of our time when we have a real enemy, or we have real enemies trying to destroy the democracy that we live in. And I mean, that's locally, that's stately, that's federally. We have enemies that's wanting to tear down our democracy. Now, if you're not wanting to fight for that, if you're not willing to do the impossible, then you can sit back and you could go night like the rest of them. But what we're not going to do is that we're not going to go to sleep based on you. You don't run this. And if you believe that you did, then you should have showed it 30 years ago. Because what we've been doing is we've been waiting for you to pull off a miracle. Martin Luther King had a dream. He didn't make a dream. Do you hear me? When he went to sleep, he woke up and believed that dream was real. I'm here to tell you that dream has still not been fulfilled. And if you think it has, go to sleep, go night-night, because I don't have time to recoup everything that we have already lost in 4 months, okay? We've lost ground in 4 months. So if you've been doing this 30 years, if you've been doing this 20 years, if you've been doing this 10 years, if you've been doing it 5, I'm going to tell you, you are lacking the ability to move America forward at any fast pace, at any, you have not gained any ground. That's what I'm telling you. You've wasted your career away. And you might as well go to sleep, because what we're not going to do is that we're not going to continue doing the things that you've been doing. So go night-night. Don't bother us no more. Let us do it our way, because we know your way has failed. Okay? You're what's known as a failure in my eyes. If you've been sitting in the city 30 years, go night-night, because you are a failure. You've moved nowhere. The needle looked like boom, bam, gone. Do you hear me? We don't need leaders that want to lead. We need leaders that are going to lead and move us in a direction that we want to go to as the people. Because the people lead America. It ain't no leader that leads them. Okay? We vote for a leader, but we also can vote their ass out of office. That's what I'm here to tell you today. So, I want you to roll out those videos. I want you to like those videos. I want you to share those videos. I want you to comment on those videos. If you saying Morris, you don't know nothing, Morris, you live in a fantasy world, then tell me that. Then tell me that. And I'm going to tell you, you need to go to sleep. I'm going to tell you, you need to go night-night. Okay? Because the way you've been doing it ain't been working. So how about you try it a different and better way? Y'all, I'll see y'all again on Friday when you see more with Morris. Hey, y'all have a great one. I'll holler at y'all.